Was good, everybody. Happy Monday. We got the 250K challenge in 90 days with zero marketing dollars. We got Jarod Sullivan with us today. Goal of this challenge is to make 250K at the end of these 90 days. We have until October 29th, technically November 1st, to achieve this
Yeah.
goal. We have been doing this for about the last 2 months now. We've had a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of deals getting under contract. Some fall through, some go through, and we're still on track to hit this fucking number. So I hope everybody had a good week, and I hope you guys are already in the saddle grinding already. I know it's Monday. Monday's one of my favorite days of the week, so we gotta put on for our Mondays, because if you have a good Monday, the rest of your week goes a lot easier. So hopefully everybody exceeds their goals, not just hits their goals today. And we're gonna get this money. We're gonna do a quick intro, really quick. Jarod will reintroduce himself to everybody, and then I know you guys came here to hear us make some calls, and we are definitely gonna be calling today. So we'll be right back with y'all.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. I did. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the fact. Don't be shy.
Was good. Jarod, introduce yourself to everybody really quick.
Jarod Sullivan. I'm just north of the Houston area. Basically work all over Texas. Doing this Tennessee, and then like the Panhandle of Florida. That's my grounds, guys. Contractor background. Been in this. Started a little bit in 19, backed out, but hitting it hard since basically the first of the year.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Just for everybody out here watching, understand all we got to do in this business is take action. It's the ones who take the most action that will win. It's not the ones that are the best at this shit. You could be amazing at being on the phones. You could be amazing at comping, how you sound, sales, just any part of this business. But if you're not taking action consistently every single day, you're just not going to have success. It's literally, I'd rather somebody just take that action every day and suck every single day repetitively, but just be willing to get better than be amazing at this shit, think they know everything, but take action once a week, twice a week, have a couple good days a week, and that's it. So I hope everybody out there is taking action. And if you guys are having trouble with taking action consistently, 5 4 3 2 1 0, just make the call. That's literally what got me out of my head when I had fear, was like you're afraid to make these calls sometimes and you get that little anxious feeling. Literally count back from five. And it's the same thing with like getting up in the morning, anything else. Like count back from five and just do it. Whatever the task is. If you're laying in bed and you're tired and you know you got to get out of bed, 5 4 3 2 1, get up. If you're at the gym and you don't want to do another set, 5 4 3 2 1, pick up the fucking weights. Same shit with calling, and it fucking works. So I know you guys came here to hear some calls. We're about to be doing that right now. Jarod, you got your list up?
Yes, sir. I'm just gonna go back through some of my no contacts. Try
Let's
to
get
roll
it.
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna call some of the offers I made about a month ago, and just see which ones are still available and which ones we can get locked back up. And everyone out here watching, if you guys have any questions wholesaling wise, just leave them in the comment section, and we could always answer that type of stuff. And let us know what markets you guys are in, what marketing channels you guys are doing, all that fun stuff. Love to hear what you guys are doing. We're calling this one.
This Jared, how can I help you?
You were calling me. You left me a voicemail.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, regarding 2502 Schultz.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I've called a couple times just trying to reach out to you, get some information on it.
Sure.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Go for it.
Okay. It is a fiveplex.
Yes, ma'am.
You have constructed 2-story, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Its own personal garage and then a driveway. It is still available, and all units are rented except for one. He's holding and look at it, and one of the ones that he's holding open or keeping vacant is one of the 4 that are your standard 4-plex. So if you wanted to view the owner suite, that one does have a tenant in there, and that would require 24 to 48 hours.
Okay. So the other 4, are they all how are they all set up? Are they all the same, like 2-bed, 1-bath?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. I'm just writing that down. 2-bed, 1-bath. Okay. So do you have the rents for each of the 5 units? What they're going for?
Do, right? Yes. The 2-story is currently rented out for $950 on a 12-month lease, and that lease, all of these leases should be expiring the beginning of 2024.
Okay.
The other 4, I believe you have 2 that are at $850 and 2 that are at maybe $895. No, 1 at $895, I believe, because one's vacant now.
Okay. Are they? I'm guessing the 850s are probably upstairs and the 895s down.
It could be possible.
Yeah. That's. I mean.
I don't have the leases right in front of me.
Yeah. No problem.
I think he's pulling in like 41, almost 4,200 a month in rent is what he was pulling in. That
Okay.
was with all 5 of them rented.
Okay.
I will tell you though that I think they are all, especially the 2-story, is just. I mean, I think there's a lot of room for an increase in rents on that 2-story. His property manager did him no justice. He actually ended up closing his doors, and that's how he ended up with his. I think the.
Okay.
And $895 definitely. Gate, the entrance. And they stay rented.
Okay.
I'm pretty certain it's because
Try to leave it up to your mic. Just like going in and out.
Okay. Sorry, just moved. Yeah, man, I'm trying to write and get some information while I'm doing this.
No, you're good, brother.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, just a little bit. I'm looking through the pictures. Yeah, I mean, they all look like, from what I'm looking at, everything looks like it needs a little bit of updating. Some cosmetic work on it. So I see on the back of the property, I've got. There it is. So all 5 units are metered separately, correct?
or electric, correct.
Yes.
But they are all on the same water meter.
Okay. Okay.
And so each of them pay like a $45, and I believe the average water bill was running about $2 to $210 a month.
Okay. All right.
For the electric, they are all metered separately.
Okay. I'm kind of looking at the pictures there. I mean, do you know, like, the last time he did updates to those AC units? I mean, the outside units, they look a little older.
3 of them are actually newer,
Okay.
and 2 of them are older. And I would say 1 is on its last leg. I mean, they're all functioning and operational, but I don't know how much longer they're going to hold out. Like I said, I would definitely probably replace one of them that looks ancient. But 3 are newer.
Okay.
And and there is room there for improvement. Like I
Okay.
said, if someone were to go in and update it, yeah, there could be a nice jump in rents there. There's potential to make it just a temporary housing, and that's what one investor is saying. He would make the 2-story temporary housing because of the location. But I would paint it. I would fence it. I would light up the outside yard, and then on the inside, I would put all nice, pretty LVP down.
Mm-hmm.
Go in with whites, because to me they're kind of dark. But when they were constructed, that was the theme, all dark. Dark trim, darker light fixtures. Some of those units have had some updating, and some of them have not. Some of them are in desperate need of paint and newer light fixtures.
She is right. They were built in the 80s, 86, so that's how they were built back then, all dark wood.
According to the seller, everything works. He just had a repairman go through and do little odds and ends, but it's really cosmetic stuff. And if you were in a position to purchase it, put some money into it, it would be a nice little money maker. He is currently making money on it, so he's not give it away. He has had several offers. He has had cash offers come in on it, but he's not going to give it away, and he's not going to bend over backwards to sell it because it is profitable for him to keep it. The only reason he's selling it is he doesn't have the time to manage all 5 units. He is more of a single family type of person. And the 5 doors, it's not his cup of tea. So he's like, you know what? If someone wants to come and buy it, they can buy it. Great. If not, I'll just collect my rents until someone buys it.
Okay. And this is in a neighborhood, correct?
Correct. Yeah. This isn't a single family. It's a corner lot in a single family residential area.
Okay. That's a little. I was looking at that. It's a little unusual, but.
I think the only reason they were able to build it that way was because the owner was going to occupy it. So they did file it as a single family residential home, and they just added that fourplex. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
I think that's how they were able to skirt around city zoning at the time it was built. But
okay.
Yeah, there it sits.
Do you know?
You have, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your. I'll ask in a second.
I was going to tell you there are 8 parking spaces on the fourplex side.
Yes, ma'am.
And then on the 2-story side, it's a 2-car garage, and you could probably fit, I'd say, 4 more cars in that driveway.
Okay.
The staircase is all cement. There's no wood. They're not wooden or anything. It's metal and concrete all the way up those steps.
Okay. So I was trying to go through, a couple questions. I was looking, one more big thing, the roof. Do you have any idea, does he have in there, like, sales disclosure, how old the roof is? That was last replaced. They take care of most of it.
They closed their doors and she's just gone. But I could see if he did not replace that roof, if the previous owner, because he bought this directly from an owner. So this wasn't on the market or anything. He bought it from the owner for sale by owner.
Okay.
So I can ask him, but I don't think that roof is very old at all.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking because I actually live over in Montgomery Conroe area, so I'm not far from there. So, and I'm honestly I'm a contractor as well. That's how I got into this. So I'm just kind of looking at the pictures. Are the pictures that are online, are they accurate to what they are? The yellow, red. I mean, is this the way it looks?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking.
And believe it or not, his property management company I believe they had that painted that color.
Oh, well.
I don't.
It's not a color I would have picked.
But, I mean, they could have done. I make that a way more attractive building, but
Yes, ma'am.
whatever.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not a color I would pick, but you know, hey, to each their own. It is what it is. I can see a little bit of the siding I'd have to replace on that. Do you know the what his monthly or even the yearly expenses are on this thing?
I can check. I can tell you, I can send you what his taxes are and what his insurance costs are. But
Okay.
as far as, aside from his management fees that he was paying,
Yeah.
I think his other fees were like nominal, if anything.
Yeah.
He hasn't had any major repairs on the property since he's owned it. So,
Okay. So do you, I mean, you have ballpark just so I'm trying to look at numbers, just trying to see if this would even be something I'm interested in, because what I want to kind of do is by the time we end this phone call, I want to let you know that this is something that me and my company are wanting or interested in, and this is, if we can do that number, this is where we need to be at, or honestly, if it's not going to fit. So far, it all sounds right, but I just kind of need a ballpark of kind of what his expenses are. I mean, do you have just kind of pretty close to what he may be spending per month, or even, I mean, if we know per month, I can figure out per year.
oh gosh, per month.
I mean, if you know the yearly, like what he pays per year in taxes and what his insurance is, that'll work. What his management fee was.
I can tell you, well, I don't have his insurance. Hold on, because I did a financials on it. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull this up
Yes, ma'am.
You got the rents and everything too, Jared?
on my phone.
Yeah, she gave me the rents. I'm just trying to get the expenses, kind of figure out, because right now I'm at
What's it rented for?
a total of $4,440 per month.
4,440.
Yeah,
And then
well, he just let one person go, and he's got. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Didn't know I hit mute. I'm sitting here writing stuff down. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, he's got one that's empty, so everybody can view.
Let me see if I can.
so 4,440 with that vacancy?
His taxes monthly, $399.
Hang on.
Estimate on the insurance is $150. And maintenance was calculated at about $46.25 a month.
Okay.
And his current vacant unit is protected.
Yeah. Okay. I tell you what. I'm gonna text you because I've texted you before. I'm fixing to send you my. Tell you what. I'm sending you my email right now. So we can send that over.
So it's 4,440, but that was if it was fully rented.
Yeah. He's leaving. We've got a couple different things to look at, but we were kind of looking at putting this in a portfolio, but we also have different finance partners that we deal with. So we have a couple different exit strategies. That's why I was trying to gather the numbers, trying to figure out which one I would go with.
Because if you were to decide to hold, I would definitely, there would be like lots of potential of turning that into a temporary housing. And I'm not talking about an Airbnb. I'm talking about maybe a 3 to 4 month temporary housing for military. When the military get to Fort Hood and they're looking for government housing and there's a 3 to 4 month lease, these guys are living in hotel rooms with their families. So
yes, ma'am. Oh,
some potential there for that to be.
Oh, I understand that. Yeah, I understand that completely. My daughter's had to do that in Virginia. She's in the Navy.
Yep, see? And I've been selling here for 27 years. I see it all the time and I hear it all the time. These poor guys, they're stuck for months. And a hotel, and it's like like if they had somewhere for their kids or for their pets or what have you. But
Okay.
it's a nice building. This is the second time I have sold this building, believe it or not. I sold this building maybe 10 years ago to a gentleman who had, his mother had actually.
Currently, it's at $35.45 a month.
He was out
What's it
in
listed for?
California.
$525.
Hated dealing with the tenants and the property management.
With one vacancy?
And you know, a
Yeah.
price like
How much does it rent out for each
uniform
unit?
property, it's in between.
Like
You can get an extra G for that unit?
Yeah, I can get extra $8.95.
How much do you have to, does it need work?
It all needs updating.
So like the most it
Yeah.
could rent out for is
It's-
4440
Now,
if it was
the
fully fixed up.
give me just a second. I'm trying to write some math. I'm listening to you. I'm just trying to do two things and do math. That's why. Give me just 2 seconds. I'm going over some math here, ma'am.
You just tell your
So the 2-story can go up. It's at $950 a month. So the house on the back side of it is at $950 a month. It can go up to, from rent-a-meter. It can go up to right at $1,200 a month. The 1-bed, 1-bath are $850. One of them was at $895. Yes, ma'am. That's it. They all just need cosmetic. Maybe one AC unit.
it's 5 total, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
But one of
so
them was like a 2-bed, 2-bath, own garage house.
and how much is that one? Is that the vacant one?
No, the vacant one's a 1-bed, 1-bath.
Is that the one that was rented out for $895?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what? So it's 1200, 850, 850. What's the last unit that's rented?
No. Currently it's $950, $850, $850, $895. So it's 30. It's
950, 850, 850.
it's
and
$35.45 a month.
So 35.45. And then that one that's rented out for 950 could be 1200.
Yeah.
So 1200 max. And then what's the top rent for the other units?
900 for all 4 if I update them.
900, 900.
Okay.
And
that
how
all sounds
much?
good.
How much does it need? What do you think for the rehab?
It's a big ass property. It's 4,400 square feet. One AC, roof looks okay. Some rod outside, repaint, and a cosmetic inside.
That's the most you could rent it out for.
Yeah, I would say honestly, as big as it is to do all that, and it would probably be 90 grand.
90 grand of work.
Yeah,
Okay.
just because it's a lot of cosmetic because of the square footage. So
And how much is the estimated expenses?
$71.88 a year.
So minus 71.
I'm coming up with honestly somewhere.
And they want what?
525. I'm coming up with like a lot less than that. Like
So
1%
pro forma, it would be a 9 cap at 525. Meaning, like if it was already operating at that, it would be a 9 cap. But with what's it currently doing?
It's currently doing 35.45 per month.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, so it's like 35.3.5 per year. Right now it's at like a 6.7 cap. That's what I'm coming up with. Yeah, bro. I'm thinking it needs to come down some, like 350. Yeah.
My bad, Jared. Aaron's hopping in right now with us, but it's
I think it's finally we got some rain coming in, and that's what's helping out. Everything slowed down.
What's it rented out for now? 33 what?
Do what? I'm sorry.
What's it rented out for now? 33 what?
35.45 per month.
545. And they want 550.
525. I'm coming up with, and I just double check my numbers. I'm doing it again. Okay, let me. Oh,
So they're selling it at a
okay,
6
let me
cap.
see.
I would try to 525. You got to be at like 350 to 400 realistically if it's cash. Because it's still going to need that 90 grand of work to bring it up, and as they're selling it, it's a 6 cap. So I would anchor at 350, see what they can see if cash
Okay,
makes
yeah,
sense
it's
for
just
them.
really blurry on the text. It's hard to read. Yeah, I'm thinking like that's what I was thinking about 375 cash.
Yeah, I would anchor at 350, come up to 375, and then see if they're open to an owner finance. Be like, look, a cash offer may not be the best option for them,
Yeah.
but would they
Yeah.
be open to still earning income on this?
Yeah, Sarah, I have a couple questions. I'm trying to, because I'm got it to clear up a little bit. I think it may have been the signal coming through, so I got to clear up a little bit. I'm looking at it. While I'm doing that, I mean, I can do a couple of different ways on this one. I can do a cash offer. I don't know. I'm trying to see how close I can get to that, where I'm going to be at with that 525. Would the seller be open to any kind of seller finance options?
If I paid your
He
commission,
would with 50% down.
feel like that wouldn't
Okay.
work.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Typically,
It's a lot.
50% down doesn't make sense. We've never done
Yeah.
50% down.
I normally don't. I've never done 50% down. That's on that one. I mean, everybody's
But
got their
if
stuff. I
I
get it,
paid
but
your
I've never done.
commission, would
But
he
if I
be open
if I
to a
pay
realistic down payment?
if I covered your commission on my side where he didn't have to cover that, would he be open to any kind of negotiation on the seller finance?
I don't know.
Could we present it to him?
It's not because he needs the money.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I have to stress to you. Again, he's going to take his money out of this one
Yeah.
and move it somewhere else and do something with it. And
Okay.
that's why he's stuck on this 50%.
Because he's wanting to
You see
move
what I
something.
mean?
Yeah, he's wanting to move into something else. Yeah, I mean, I understand. So that way he doesn't worry about he's not worried about the taxes on it. I mean, I could
Yeah,
get him.
so
I could
he's-
get him his number. Honestly, by if we could figure out, because I know what he wants 50%. I've never done that, so I normally don't do 50%. But if we could come out with something that worked between us, I could probably get him right at his 525 offer, coming in at cash. I mean, Sarah, I'm covering cash, cover the closing, buyer side. Even if I cover buyer side commission, I would need to be with the work that needs to be done on it because it is a pretty big property altogether. We're talking over 400 square feet, updating the entire thing, repaint, they're fixing the outside that needs, I can see some rotted wood, at least one AC unit, maybe two because the other one you said is older. Doing all that with the fence, the lighting, doing all that. I mean, I'm looking at, honestly, redo my numbers real quick. I'm looking at a 350 cash number. So that's why I was asking for the owner finance option, because I know that that would probably be closer to what he's looking for.
Yeah, because with on the cash, I'll let you know, he did receive a 450 cash offer, and he was like, no, he's like, I'm not going to do that. So
Was that recent?
What I would suggest is if you want to send over your terms, to me, an email, and I'll present obviously anything you send.
What kind of time frames are you looking at?
As
like if we did terms with him, what would his be his terms? What length of time and everything?
The shorter length of time, the better.
Would he be open to say if we did like a amortization over 360 months, but did a payout, a balloon note at shorter term?
Yes, he would. I actually have a gentleman down in Austin trying to work those numbers on the same scenario.
Okay.
So, he would be open to do that.
Perfect.
He would want principal and interest, though. He's not going to do interest only.
Okay. All right. I'm looking at this. Send me your email because I do not have that. Text me your email. I'm gonna have.
It just loaded, so I'm sending it to you right now. Let's see if this goes through this time.
Okay. Well, let's see.
I apologize. Usually I have
You know, there.
Yeah,
Yep,
just what.
I got you.
Blue water. All righty.
I got
All
that.
right.
I'll tell you what. I'll return that, Sarah. I'll get you. You'll have an offer by end of day with my terms for financing. If you would, whenever you get it, would you either text me or just respond that hey, I got it, and then let me know what the seller says.
I will do.
All right,
Absolutely.
all right, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Good shit, Jared. That was a good call, bro.
All right,
So-
we'll see how that works.
Everybody listening here, understand Jared is still learning owner finance. Like I'm helping him write some of these owner finance offers. So the lesson here is you guys don't gotta know this shit. It's just like talk about it conceptually, see if they're even open to it, and then go to someone that does, and they'll literally structure it for you and work the deal with you. So now you can learn this shit. That's all
Yeah.
it takes. And I told Jared this. I think it was like last week. I was like, Jared, like just start talking about it conceptually. Who cares if you don't know it? Just see if they're even open to it. Just have the conversation. And then if they are, then I'm here and we'll fucking structure it. And it's that
Yeah.
simple. And then now Jared knows how to do owner finance when he's never closed a deal like that yet. It's you know?
I would. I'm more confident in it. Now I'm still coming to you and our boy Juan with some questions.
Hell yeah.
But it's definitely, like I said, I understand how to figure out the cap rate, what we got, what it's operating at. I understand that. So now I
Exactly.
just have to get more comfortable at making sure that what I am doing, obviously, is 100%. So we'll go over that one later. Send her that.
Yes, sir.
What is that? Who's
And
Christian?
just to recap on that conversation Jared had, like that in the realtor's mind, she's like, he wants 50% down. And like realistically, like think about it. If you were that realtor, right? And like I'm coming in, I'm like, I'm gonna pay you 10 grand. Like, where's my commission? What do you mean you're paying me 10 grand down? How the fuck do I get paid now? So what Jared's doing, or what I told him to say, is like, make sure you emphasize, like, if I paid your commission, is there a way that he'd be willing to take less down? Because out of that 50% down, he's going to be having to pay her commission, right? So instead,
Yeah.
we're like, what does he actually want to walk away with, so that we could see if we could come to a solution for everybody? Because at the end of the day, 50% down is a deal killer, no matter how good the interest rate is or how good the deal is. It's just like 50% down will kill the fucking deal. So make sure that when you guys are doing this stuff, what up, E?
Yeah, but
That you guys are like, it's not going to be a good deal 50% down. So like off the gate, you got to kind of address that. Like, that is a deal killer. That's just something that wouldn't work. So now you reset their expectations. Like, if I paid your commission, how much can we actually put down so we could actually get this done? And now we're gonna figure out the deal.
Yeah, because that's a big amount. And say we give him the 525 at 3%, that's $15,750. So that's a big chunk that he would have to give her that I just took out of the equation. It's still there. I'm still gonna work with it, but it makes the seller's mind work a little better because he's not having to pay that.
Exactly. What up, E?
What's good, fam? What's good, Jared? What's
good, man?
Fam?
good, Joey?
What's good, bro? You got the
CC
Justice Cash
CC
Buyer
says
shirt
what's
on. I
up.
see you.
No, Sam represented very, very heavy.
What up, CC?
By the way,
CC.
shout out to CC, the new operator of Justice Cash Buyer, and she says, "What's up, Jared? Hey, Joey."
Hey, dear.
What up?
Jared
She
says,
came at me first, Joey. Just
Jared
she
says,
loves
"Hi,
me more.
dear."
She did. She loved Jared more.
He's like, she came at me first. Jared says that you love him more. Wait, love you more than me or Joey?
Than me, bro.
Or both?
Both.
Or both.
He said both. Wow.
It's wild.
Hey, you got to have the right mindset. Why go for small when you go for big?
She says for sure she's. She all she said, I will say this, all she said was that she's loved me longer. So she did not argue with you, Jared,
Oh.
that she loves you more, which is quite the statement. It's quite the statement going into this live. No, but how are you guys doing before we hop in this?
I'm doing good, bro.
Before I hop in, at
I'm
least.
doing. Before you hop in, I'm doing really good, bro. We got that big boy. I had to get saved last Friday. Let me tell you guys a really quick story to everybody listening here. So you guys got to push past the fucking no every fucking time. Like, I had a deal last week that we had negotiated. I finally got the contract in from the attorney that I was waiting for 2 weeks. This is a deal that we're gonna net a big bag on this shit. I'll tell you guys the numbers once it's assigned, like later this week or next week.
It's a big one.
This shit's a big boy. And the fucking attorney last Friday, right before I got on the live with Q, literally emails me and they're like, "You're not we're actually rescinding your offer. Like, you didn't sign the contract yet, so we're canceling the offer." And I'm like, bro, I just waited for 2 weeks to get this shit contracted. Like, everything has been accepted for 2 weeks, and all I've been waiting on is the attorney. Now the attorney finally sends me the contract. I'm about to sign it. He goes to cancel this shit. So I figured out what was wrong. I called the attorney. He didn't answer. Called the realtor. He finally answers. And we worked it out. The issue was the deposit. They wanted $500 is what the seller has to pay every time the attorney has to write a new contract. So I straight up said, I'm like, if we cancel this shit, which we're not going to because I already got guys lined up, then I'll pay the $500. And then the other issue was the deposit. It was 15K deposit is what we had negotiated. I was like, what do you guys need to make this work? They said 50,000. I said, bet I will pay you guys 50,000, but it has to be at the end of the inspection period. We got our terms. Now we're going under contract today, literally just waiting on the fucking attorneys. So don't fucking quit when the going gets tough. Just keep pushing, because like, if you know you got a deal and you know you can get this shit done, like, figure out the objections instead of your average person. They would have seen that email and just been like, oh fuck, this deal's gone, like whatever, let me just find another one now. Like, nah, we're salvaging this shit and we're pushing forward every fucking time, and that's why we're gonna win. You ready to make some calls, E?
Facts. Big major fact. Yeah, bro, I'm ready for this, man. I was born ready.
I was born ready.
Shoot. I was conceived ready, my guy.
It's conceived ready. Facts. We got Facebook user said cold calling vacant lots in Bexar and Harris County. I used to think it was Bexar County, by the way, but we learned really quick.
Bro, that's that Texas going on. Well,
That's a sure way to be
outcast.
Yeah, that's a sure way to be verified as an out of towner. Yeah, yeah.
In 2 seconds, they're like, "Yeah, he is not."
Yeah,
from
I was
Texas.
talking about your property there in Bexar County.
In
Yeah,
Bexar
yeah,
County.
exactly.
I'm calling off as Sabor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whoever that user is, if they get something, man, if they got lots, I've got depending on where they're at in Bexar County, within San Antonio, I've got buyers.
Yes, we do.
Got a couple in Harris County, but I have a hot buyer. Actually, Aaron knows him, but I think he likes me more than Aaron.
Oh, in El Paso.
Oh, I know this is the office.
Let's make sure moving forward.
And Christian Castro said, "Send me that lead. If it doesn't work, we could definitely do something with that." Hit us up, Christian. We're probably gonna lock. Hopefully, if we get it owner finance or cash, we're probably gonna lock this John up. If we could work that shit together, let's JV it, bro. If you got guys ready to go for that.
Yeah, definitely shoot me or Joey a message on IG.
One thing you guys are learning about the way I do this business is I look for getting deals done 100% of the time the easiest way possible. So I don't give a fuck what I make on them. I just care, do they get closed? So if I got people out there that like already got buyers ready to go for my deals, I will JV that shit with you in a heartbeat if you have someone actually lined up ready to go. Because I'd rather make 100% of something than 50 or no 50% of something than 100% of nothing anytime. Too many people out here trying to just make 100%, and it's like, if your deal don't close, you're getting paid nothing. I'd rather just go find the next deal.
Or partner up with somebody. How many of those we've done?
Exactly. That's what it is, bro. Like, you're telling me you could sell my deal and I could keep calling new people to find more? Shit. I'm gonna do it that way.
All right, sorry, I've been texting.
Going for those double dials today.
Joey, I will have it confirmed in Corsicana by end of day.
Let's get it, bro.
I think that's a good one. And as far as San Antonio, I'll have it confirmed today as well.
It's getting locked up. I got a nice subject to deal that we're working on right now that we're going to lock up in Jersey that I've been working on for probably 2 months now since we started the challenge. But I think we got to do a loan modification on it. So we're going to do that and then get John closed.
Yeah. Joey, I just texted you one. The fourplex in San Antonio. Did you catch up on?
Is that the one you were just calling? Oh, no, fourplex.
No. This one's in San Antonio, so fourplex.
Let me look at that.
Yeah, and it's actually in my CRM that you got access to. But I just checked this morning. It's still there. Hadn't moved.
So let's get it. Oh, this thing's pretty nice.
Yeah. It does need 17K and foundation.
Aaron, where was his track?
Huh?
Where was his track at? I've been trying to put good background music on for the whole live, and he just pops in this shit. The new John?
Yeah. Yeah, we need to put.
Yeah, I just can't sing along with it.
I will. I gotta learn the lyrics first, though.
I love how it's like low key, like screwed and chopped.
Low key, it's what?
Oh shit.
Screwed and chopped. It's like slow.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Bro, I'm going back through my ones that need to follow up, and I went through 10 of them, and they're now popped off market.
Oh, bro, there's a lot off market that I feel like.
Well, it's ones I've sent to, and I've got offers on now. They're off market, so I'm like, I'll be following up with you.
Did you make an offer on this one, and it was almost a 1% return monthly on investment? Almost, but we ain't there. Means I'm coming lower.
Yeah, I hit him at, I think, 350.
Okay, and he said absolutely not.
Yeah, but that's been what I think about a month ago. Damn.
Gomez was good.
My boy Chris. Dang.
Thank you for calling. This is Premier Realty.
You got his number in that text, Jared?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay, no, that's why I got it. To call a cell phone.
You read it?
1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Yes, sir.
This is Chris Butler with the Lahan Electric Group.
Yeah, that's Chris. He's actually he's not only the realtor, he's a partner in the group that owns that. They're wanting to get out and buy something bigger.
Oh, so this is like his actual property. He's
Yeah,
just a listing agent.
Yep.
Got you. Well, his phone's off.
Holy crap. Damn. Uh-oh, he gone. Bro, I'm literally going through these, and if I've called and made offers on them, they're either pending, so they want somebody else to offer, or they're off market.
Wait, hold on. Gomez says he's getting lunch, then heading home. He's trying to get ready to make calls later today. Let's get it, bro. Let's run it up today, Gomez.
See you in the Discord here in a little bit, I think.
Yeah, we'll be back in there shortly. Tom White.
Yeah, I tried to put a comment in there that had my IG stuff for people to reach out to. You know, just like Christian about that deal. It said failed. So I don't know what happened.
I don't know if this is lazy, but the majority of the, like, when I see a listing gets dropped, I'm literally just calling the next active listing. That's just right now. But there's definitely a call we can make directly to that seller or even to the listing agent. Just be like, what happened? Like, are they just no longer selling?
Yeah.
It's just, for me, it's just too many extra steps when I'd rather just call the next active listings and get that one locked up.
Yeah, I'm moving on my Trello. I'm just notating them. I'll go back to them later. Either that or we got some good people like Tanya. I'll drop her in and be like, hey, here's my notes. Go back and call them.
Exactly.
You know, go through truepeoplesearch.com, put in the name, put in the address, they give you multiple numbers, call them. It's free. You don't have to worry about, and it's 95% correct.
95. Exactly.
I mean,
and any of you guys listening today, I'm looking for acquisition people. Like, I'm looking for people that are hungry, want to work, and want to run up a big ass bag with me. So anyone, like, it's going to be an interview process. It's going to be only commission only, but I'm going to be very generous with what we're giving commission wise. But you just got to be willing to work. If anyone's open to that shit, hit me up on Instagram, Joey Bibbo on Instagram. We'll set up an interview for you. But I'm looking for hungry motherfuckers out there that are willing to grind, willing to put in the work, and just run up a gigantic fucking bag right now. So hit me up if you guys are looking. Emphasis on hungry.
yeah, gotta be hungry.
Yeah. Ask Jared. I'm very easygoing. I'm very easy to work with. But when it comes to like goals and like what I expect, like, you just gotta be willing to actually hit those metrics every day. And no matter how you're feeling, be able to do it. So.
Oh yeah. That's why I hang out with you, brother. You help me go.
Yeah, I only have one pace. Usually it's just fucking go, no matter where we're at. Last Thursday when after I had that long ass call with Uncle Charles like 3 a.m., I was hurting, bro. But we still were live here. I think that was the day me, Jimmy, and Juan did it, and
Yeah, you
we
were
powered
dead.
through that day, bro. Jared kept telling me, he's like, dude, you need a fucking nap right now. Like, just take a nap. And I'm like, no, I'm not taking a fucking nap. I ain't doing it. I'm like, I'll sleep when I'm fucking dead. I got too much shit going on. Too many contracts to sign today, which I did. And fucking, yeah, it was just, fuck that. Well, I got my sleep over the weekend. We're back now.
Yeah, I can't help you. You're lazy the weekend.
Yeah. Full transparency, your boy had a very lazy weekend. I normally work every single Saturday. I worked all Saturday, but it was just like coaching calls and just setting up stuff. Like I wasn't sitting there blasting out offers for once on a Saturday because I was burnt out. I needed some fucking rest, and we got it. But now we're back in the saddle and feeling good. Feeling really good today. You want to make a couple more calls, Jared? Or you got to get?
I'm still dialing. Just I'm watching as nobody's picking up.
That's how it would be, unfortunately.
Yeah, bro. I'm sitting here. If they don't pick up, I'm not putting the thing on the voicemail on here. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to get somebody on here. I was surprised. I've been calling that fiveplex. I've been calling it for a month and a half trying to get hold of that lady.
Finally get her on the phone.
At the right time, too.
Before. It's persistence. Persistence is what's going to get it done.
Yeah, that text message she said that I sent her, that was like last week. That was like number 4. She's probably like, dude, I'm tired of this boy calling. Let me answer.
Dude, with that commercial deal that I'm getting inked today, like, I did not let up. I did not let up on that one. I was just like, I know this is a good deal. I know my fucking numbers. I'm like, I've been anxious for the last 2 weeks just because it's not under contract. That's like literally I feel like the emotion you could tie to it. Like I've just been like jittery. Like I just need this thing under contract because second it's under contract, we're fucking rolling. Then all I got to do is prove the financials and then fucking put it out there and it's sold. And all it takes is one good spurt of momentum, people. Like you could be having the worst month or worst year or anything, and then it's just like you just keep laying at it, and it just fucking turns around. And you line up a couple big deals, and it can happen in this business very quickly. Like you line up a couple good closes consecutively, get a couple 20 grand closes like to hit at once. You're gonna be fucking chilling after that. You're gonna have some money for marketing and for your lifestyle, and then you could just fucking keep going harder from there.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, and you know, Joey, hell, I've had, if you can name a roadblock and get my teeth kicked in, I've had it since January. I'm just now starting to find momentum in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
Like that. Still, it's not great. I mean, got one closed, one under contract. I've lost 2 contracts, 2 big ones. But it is what it is.
But you know what happens is when those moments happen, you find a lesson in where you missed out on that contract, what you missed, and then now you have the power to do it again. Because this commercial deal I got, bro, the only reason I knew how to underwrite this thing correctly was from the last commercial one that I got that I thought I was going to make like 600 fucking grand on. But at the end of the day, when you look at the numbers and understand how to underwrite this shit properly, you understand why I didn't make 600 grand on that one. And why I could potentially make a couple $100 grand on this one, because you learn how the numbers work and like what the reason that nobody bought the other one was because we were basing it off of a pro forma cap rate, like meaning like it wasn't rented out currently at what it should be performing. So we base it off of what it could be doing. But the reality of this business is who the fuck cares what it could do? It's about what it's doing right now. That's what you got to pay it for. Like if it could be making $1 million a year, but if it's not doing that yet, what is it doing now? And how much is it going to cost to get it to make that $1 million a year? Now you have your purchase number. Now you know where you got to wholesale it at.
Exactly what we just looked at on that deal we did on here just a few minutes ago.
That's why, like, dude, I'm telling you, the cap rate at what it was sitting for, it was a 6 cap what they were asking. Technically, the old me would have been like, oh, dude, lock it up at 450. It's a 7 cap. You can sell it at a 6 cap. No. Like, anchor that shit at 350. Start as low as we possibly can. Even if we piss some people off, I'd rather fucking actually get the deal done than like come up to their number and think like, oh, cool, like maybe we'll make money on this. No, if you lock that shit in at 350, bro, you're going to make money on it, and it probably will be a nice one.
Yeah, I mean that one I lost, that big one that we had over in San Antonio. The only reason that me and you that we lost that one is I actually went there and it had foundation damage that they didn't disclose, and they wouldn't come down off of it.
Exactly.
So it's nothing we did wrong. It's luckily I walked my ass. I went to the house and walked it.
No,
Saved
that's
us.
exactly it.
That saved us $100,000.
Let me see if this one's still listed.
Oh no.
Trying to get a hold of this one. Let's see if this one's still available. Yes, it is.
It is the Patrick with First Choice Realty.
We're going for the double dial on this one. Trying to get a hold of this guy for months.
Me too.
Wait, same guy?
No, just same diff. I've been calling since August 15th. Hey, Miss Jenkins, this is Jarod Sullivan. I've left you a couple of emails over the last month or so. Calling about the property at 1700 Vinewood Street. If you would give me a call back, 832-554-6122. Like literally, I've been calling and texting and voicemailing since August 19th on this property.
Sheesh.
Yeah, this is 3 calls, 4 text messages. I would think that they would. That's why they can't get rid of it. They don't want to answer.
It's usually how it goes.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Give me a realtor that needs my help right now. That is what I want. Someone that can't move their listing that's willing to let me help them out. All they got to do is answer now, and we gonna get one.
Hope so, brother. Realtors are always saying we can't make money. We can't make money if you don't answer the phone.
You are not wrong, my brother. It starts here. It starts right here.
I mean,
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you
put down your hamburger and answer me. I know it's lunchtime.
record your message.
Hey, Michael. My name is Jarod Sullivan. Doing a follow-up call trying to reach you about a property I've listed at 4422 Davenport. Give me a call back, 832-554-6122. These are people I have called multiple times.
All you realtors out there, pick up your phones. I'm trying to make some money for y'all and for myself. We got to work together out here if you got investment properties, because I know this shits aren't moving. We're looking and we're seeing them. So let me help you.
Definitely. Hey, give Joey a call. Give me a call. 832-554-6122. Let's make some money. Money. See? Money. Answer phone.
Monet.
Monet.
I don't give my number on here, Jared, because I don't want to just have people blowing me up.
Oh, I don't care. You won't if you waste my time, I promise you won't call me but one time, because you'll never want to answer that phone call again. I promise.
Jared's very nice until he's not, apparently, and then once that anger comes out, it gets scary.
It's not really no, because I will call you back and I will have a 45,000 hour conversation, and you will wish you never called me. This is Jared. How can I help you?
Oh, come on, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, is this Michael?
Yes, how can I help you?
Hey, buddy. I was calling about your property over on Davenport. Is that one still available?
It might be. I have a contract on it. Nothing executed yet.
I'm sorry, you broke it. You said you have a contract on it?
Yeah, I have a contract on it, but it hasn't been executed.
Okay. Well, I mean, being it's not executed, I mean, you still got a moment to talk about it? See if we can maybe get another one, see if this works better?
Okay, how much do you guys want to offer?
Well, I
Are you
mean,
a wholesaler?
do what, man? I'm an investor. I mean, wholesaling is one of my businesses, but I'm an investor.
Okay.
Um,
How much are you looking for?
okay. Well, I mean, can I ask you a few questions on it? Because I live just north of Houston, man. I live in Conroe, but I'm looking at this house, and I just want to make sure what I'm looking at is what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so can you tell me about the property? Anything major with the Big Five?
It's a full rehab.
Okay. What about?
Full rehab.
Okay. What about?
Central AC.
Okay. So AC.
It needs a
What about foundation, man?
probably needs some foundation repair.
Okay.
Here in beam, so it's not a big deal.
Okay. When's the last time the electrical was updated on this thing?
It's a full rehab, buddy. Everything. Everything was working. There was a tenant who was living there.
Okay. Okay, full rehab, needs foundation, looks like needs roof. You've got an offer right now. How close is to your asking price is that offer?
Not too far off.
Okay. If I came in there, paid all closing, paid the buyer side, I mean, I'm unrepresented. I'll stay that way. If I paid the buyer side commission, which is 3%, is the seller negotiable at all?
What number are you looking at?
Now, if I came in all cash, paid that,
Give me a number, buddy. I know the phone.
all right, man. Well, I'm trying to run my numbers to make sure I give you a good one real quick. So just give me 2 seconds, bro. I'm going off what you told me, so I'm trying to run my numbers, put it in here to make sure that I know what I'm doing.
Tell him, give me 30 seconds. I'm placing you on a brief hold.
Yeah, give me about 20, 30 seconds, man. I want to just run my numbers. Give me 2 seconds.
Kill him
He
with
just don't wanna-
positivity, Jared.
He just don't want to sell. But
He
no,
doesn't
it's
want to make money. He's like, oh, I already got an offer. They're gonna accept it.
yeah. I mean, I honestly, they've got it listed. What the ARV is what they got it listed at. I'm looking at 45,000 rehab. It's a 600 square foot house, so I'm gonna hit him at 40K.
What's it listed at?
It's listed at 110.
Cool. Hit him. Get him.
Yep.
And let's keep him moving.
Hey, Michael, just before I'm looking at this, is your seller, would they be opening kind of seller finance if the cash doesn't work? Yeah. I mean, still, would they be open to that? Okay. Well, I mean, we can do. I can get cash offer. Obviously, cash offer is going to be what it. It's not going to be your full asking price. But if we could do something and do it on terms, I could probably still pay your commission. Take that out of the equation and make sure you get paid, and probably get them pretty close to what they're asking. What you got it listed for. So I mean, cash offer, I would need to be honestly, I'd need to be at 40K cash with me covering everything I told you.
The offer I have is double.
Okay.
Actually, a lot more than double, and it's cash. So I don't think he's gonna accept 40. Lot
Are they
value by
serious?
itself, you're talking about 80, 90K. Not sure how you got 40,000.
Well, doing my numbers and knowing what I need to do on rehab is how I got to that number, man. I mean, where are you coming up with ARV on the backside? Say it's all fixed. What's your ARV number?
And like I said, the lot value is higher than
Okay.
40K.
Okay.
About 80 plus grand. So
Well-
whatever you want to do with it later on, you still
But
have
if I
plenty of money in it.
fix it up, how much am I going to get for it?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at, and I'll tell you, my comps are right down there. 4134 Mallow is fully rehabbed, is where I got one of my comps. 4522 Knoxville. It's actually pending right now, and it's fully rehabbed. And I'm coming up with the per square footage and everything. The ARV is not much more than what it's listed for. So what properties are actually selling for in the area. So that's where I'm coming up with my numbers, man.
Okay.
So I mean,
if the deal doesn't go through, I can update you.
okay. I mean,
Text you information.
I can if you want to text me your email, I'll send you over an LOI, and if it doesn't work, I'll send in an LOI for cash, and I'll attach it as far as a seller finance as well. I can attach both offers to them to email. That way they can look at them since that's not signed and see what they say.
Okay. Honestly, I'll send you my email. It's my first name dot last name at compass.com.
Mhm.
But to be honest, your offer is probably the lowest offer.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not saying I'm ever the highest, but man, like I said, I just gave you my comps of where I'm coming about, and that's actually what has sold, what is selling. And I mean, to be honest, Michael, I'm a contractor as well, so my numbers are normally pretty spot on. So I know kind of what it's going to cost me rehab. I mean, I'm not saying that somebody else isn't going to give you a higher number, but I'm a for sure bet kind of thing. But send me I'll send you the email.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, sir. Bye.
I'll send you my email.
Yes, sir. He said send the offer to his email.
Yeah. So in that situation, Jared, I would literally just be like, so like, where are the other? I always say this to realtors. I'm like, where are they getting their numbers from? Like, this thing needs 45 grand of work. I could sell it for what comps do you see? Like 110 over there?
Yeah, I mean, literally. Let's see.
Like, let's do the math for a second. Like 90,000, right? Let's call it. Is that what it's listed at?
It's listed at 110.
Okay, 110, right? So let's say you came in even at 90,000 or 80,000, right? I'm pretty sure did he say the other offer is for around 80,000?
That's what he said. Because see, this is I'm looking at a house at that 4134 Mallow.
That's what you're in.
Yeah.
125K. So like,
yeah,
that's without closing costs. That's without holding costs. That's without anything else. So like, that's when I'm like, what is he seeing that I'm not seeing? Or is he actually a real player? Because a lot of the times it's like, let's call it what it is. Maybe it's a wholesaler that's brand new to the game that saw 110. And if I lock it in at 80, psychologically, then I sell it at 90, they're getting a 20K discount. But at the end of the day, it's like 90K plus 45K is 125K. And then you have to do closing costs and you have to do realtor commissions. Like, if they're flipping it, they're literally going to lose money. If they're holding it,
you heard me ask him, and he's like, well, when I asked him, I said, what are you going to get? Where would you put it at? He goes, you do this. Where's your numbers? I'm like,
sometimes that's just not a good fit for us to do business with, and it's that simple. It's like, it is what it is. I mean, obviously we want to get good relationships and get deals done, but it's like, if you're not,
it doesn't sound like he cares.
Yeah, if you don't care enough, then cool. Like, I'll find the next person that actually wants to help their seller out and get the house sold, and then we'll get it sold for them.
Yeah, because literally that one comp, not even the other one, on Mallow Street is right down the road. This one's 676 square feet. The one that sold is 986, so 300 square foot bigger. Right at the exact same 1,000. I'm 1,000 square feet smaller on lot size.
Yes. I'm answering
That one
this.
sold for 160, and it's 300 square feet bigger,
Hold on,
fully
Jimmy.
renovated.
Hey, Dara.
Nice.
Hi.
How's everything today?
Good. Who's this?
My name's Joseph Bibbo. I was calling about your listing on San Fernando Street.
Uh-huh.
Yes, is that one still available?
It's actually we're trying to execute a contract. It's taking a little while because we have people, in the estate that need to sign. But yeah, that's fixing to change the status on MLS.
Okay, so it's like already been accepted and everything, and it's basically just
Yes.
inking it and it's gone.
Yes, we're just waiting on them to sign.
Okay. So there's no way I can make an offer that could come in and compete with this one then?
If you're gonna make a full price offer or more, that's the only way.
Got it. No, that probably wouldn't be me then.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we're contracting now.
They're coming in at asking? Or like,
Yes.
oh wow, okay, understood.
No option period, all that. So
Oh no, take that offer.
can't beat that one right now.
Not
Yeah.
at all. Not at all. Do you have anything else that's available right now?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment, but I do have a listing that might come up here in the near future in the Collin Gardens area, but I still don't have that up and going. So until then, if you want to call me within the next week, I can let you know about that. But I know she's kind of going to want to price it higher, and it's not going to be, the investors are going to come in with a lower offer. But
Okay, is it that?
There's a whole lot about it yet.
Is it a house that needs work, or you haven't even gone there
Yeah,
yet?
it needs work. It needs work. Uh-huh.
Okay, and is she like? Does she need a quick sale, or does she have time?
Not really. Not really.
Okay.
But I know that she wants to sell it, but she's not in that big of a hurry. But like I said, if you want to call me within a week, I should have something gathered up for it, and then we can go from there.
Okay, and is there any way you can make an offer before it goes live? Like, so you could come with her with like an actual.
She doesn't want that, and then anybody that wants to see it will have to show proof of funds before they enter the house.
Yeah, proof of funds isn't.
Yeah.
No, that's completely fair. She just wants to make sure she's not wasting her time. I get that, but she wouldn't even entertain something like she just wants it to get exposed first.
She would get mad at me if I did this, disclose a lot of information about the property yet. But before I put it on the market, if I get, permission from her, I can let you know more about it.
Yeah. Yeah, even if you could go to her and just be like, hey, one of my investors hit me up and they're interested in the property, like, can I ask her before you give me anything, obviously, and if she's okay with it, at least I'll tell you like where we'd be coming in at and basically most investors, so before you even list it, maybe we can get the deal done then.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have a conversation with her, but call me next week because I have to meet with her again this week.
Okay, perfect. I'll circle back probably Monday then.
All right, that'll work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dara. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right, let's do a little soapbox and let's get off this thing, Jared, because we got a lot of offers, LOIs to send out, contracts to sign today. Everybody's got to stay busy.
Yeah, I got 2 plus I got 3 follow-ups. Cool.
You wanna kick it off?
Go for it.
I don't
Looking at
I'll
something real
start
quick.
today.
Our boy Juan's in the comments.
So wait, really quick. Lauren said, "Just can't just be a retard. Work, man. Work. Let's go. That's how we got to do it, baby. Just head down and grind, and that's all I could ask for." Is he at a construction site? It sounded like he was. The guy Jared was talking to. I think he might have actually been at a construction site. I have no idea, but that boy was not trying to talk. What up, Juan? Yes, sir. How you doing, my brother? Juan Velasco, you guys met him the other day. He will be coming on here another day this week. I think his camera's coming. It's been delayed through Amazon. I don't know what's going on with Amazon today, but he should have his camera by tomorrow, and we'll be going live someday this week. You guys are going to see Juan's beautiful face. I know you can kind of get a glimpse of it right now. Juan is a fucking killer. He's only been in the business of wholesaling since October, and he's already closed 10 deals since October. He's what I call the silent killer. Like, he just knows. He knows his fucking shit when it comes to investing. That's why I fucking love this kid. That's why I love Jarod, because he knows his shit too. And at the end of the day, you guys are going to see a lot of the people that we're going to be bringing on here. The one commonality that we all have is, one, we're just figuring it the fuck out. Granted, we have good mentors in place. We've all done deals here. Like, you know, we know what the fuck we're doing when it comes down to it. But we're literally just figuring it out as we go with the right guidance and through failing forward. And another commonality that anyone I'm going to be bringing on here will have is we're just fucking action takers. It's like, just take the action. That's all you got to do in any business. It's like, you want this shit bad enough, you're going to go out and get it. It's that simple. And I'm actually reading the book Relentless now. Literally just I just finished Think and Grow Rich. If you guys haven't read Think and Grow Rich, it's a little bit of a more difficult read, I will say. When I first read that book 3 years ago, I literally read the first like 2 or 3 chapters, got a couple good lessons out of it, and I was like, yo, I can't read this shit. This shit's boring. Then I read it again 3 years later, and I finished the whole fucking thing, and it was a lot easier of a read, and I don't think I got smarter. I think I just just actually took the time to do it now. And now I'm on Relentless, and that book talks about going basically like how there's closers out there and cleaners out there, and realistically, like the Michael Jordans out there, those are the motherfuckers that, like, it doesn't matter what's going on, they're just always going to show up. And that's one thing I'm trying to implement into my business is, like, I'm trying to be a fucking cleaner. My goal when I got into wholesaling was to be a closer. And I think it's fair enough to say I'm a fucking closer at this point, but I didn't realize there was another level. There's a major other level, and that's becoming a cleaner. So for my little soapbox for you guys today, be the guy that no matter how shitty you feel, always shows up. Or woman. Be the man or woman that no matter where you're at in life, no matter what you're doing, you're just always there. It's not that hard to just show up every single day and be consistent, but it's something that a lot of people have a hard time doing because there's obviously many things in life that could happen. There's many outside factors that affect that affect people on a daily basis. And the one thing I've learned, because quick little backstory, I've been going to the gym for my whole life. I got really fat for a little bit when I got into college. I just stopped. I was a wrestler going into college, was going to wrestle at Johnson & Wales University in Rhode Island, and I quit. I literally was just like, I want to get drunk and have fun and, you know, do my thing more than I want to be serious about wrestling, because I knew at that point in my life, I'm the type of guy, it's like I'm either all in or all out. I can't just be like going to wrestling practice and going out on the weekends and having a social life. And like, if I'm wrestling, I'm in and I'm going 100 miles an hour and that's it. And I just knew I didn't have it in me at that point in my life anymore to give that to wrestling while I wanted to just explore and like fucking have some fun and just let loose for a little bit. So I made that decision. I stopped wrestling and then I got fat. So after that, like, it took me a couple years to get back fully in the gym, get on my diet, start losing weight. I lost 60 pounds in the last I think almost 70 now in the last 3 years. And I went from fat to fucking jacked real quick. And the only thing that kept me going was literally just like the habits. It got to a point where it's like, I literally cannot miss a day in the gym. And if I do, it is a very rare occurrence. Like, it almost never happens. So like, the lesson I had to learn is like, just build the fucking habits. Start small. If I'm telling you guys to do 10 offers a day every day to be successful, don't start with 10 offers a day, because your first day, you're probably not going to fucking hit it. Start with 1 offer and hit an offer a day every single day. Then the next week, go to 2 offers. Or if you've already put up that offer, then just keep pushing yourself further and further and further until you're eventually at that threshold of 10 offers a day. And then you stay consistent with it. But the only way to get to that is by 3 weeks straight of consistent offers, because it takes 3 weeks to build a habit. So if you don't do those 3 weeks of starting small and just literally implementing, like, okay, I'm going to do an offer every single day for the next 3 weeks and actually doing it, you don't build the correct habit so that every single day going forward, it's already ingrained in your brain that you're already doing it. So Start small, stay consistent, and it's the habits. It's not the motivation. Motivation will only get you in the door. They'll get you to the gym on a Monday. It'll get you there. But what's going to get you to the gym on Tuesday when you're tired, or on Wednesday when you lost some sleep, or on Thursday when you're fucking sore? The only thing that's going to get you in there is by building those habits from the ground and then implementing them every day until they're ingrained in your brain that this is what you have to do it on a daily basis. And then you literally do it without even thinking about it. I wake up without an alarm and I'm going to the gym every single morning. Whenever I wake up, usually it's like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., whatever it is. I read, I meditate, I do my affirmations, I take my little Spanish lessons, and then I go to the fucking gym. Then when I get home, I make my offers, I have my time blocks, and I get my whole day done. I'm at my desk usually until fucking 10 o'clock at night with the boys. We're sitting there going over deals, making offers, buying PPC leads, doing whatever the fuck it takes to be successful. But I'm not fucking like some crazy person with this consistency. It's only happened because I've built it, and human beings are natures of habit. So if you don't create the habits, you'll never create the consistency. So make sure you guys focus on those habits. And I regress. It's your turn, Jarod. Digress. Right. I can't ever get that word out, but whatever.
Digress. Well, I'm a piggyback off that, but first things first. That's your new nickname that Juan gave you right there.
Which one? Oh, Joseph Bimbo.
Yeah, Bimbo. That's it. That's perfect.
Wait, really quick. I should do my motivational stuff in Spanish next time. That would be fucking hilarious. We're gonna try next time. I got you, Chris.
Oh God, Chris, he's gonna offend so many people. He's gonna offend so many people. It's gonna be bad.
All right, Jarod, let's hear it, brother.
I'm just gonna piggyback off you. Consistency. It is the hardest thing to do to be successful. That's it. If you can be consistent, I don't care how bad it sucks, how bad you are at something, how bad you screw it up. If you're consistent, it will get better. It will work. It may not work 100%, because if just being consistent, you have to learn from it. But being consistent is the first step in being successful. If you can learn that, then you're on your way. So,
hell yeah.
And I want to go back. Think and Grow Rich. Yes, I have. Honestly, I've started that book 4 times and got about fourth to midway through each time and had to start over. It is not. I would say it's not for a beginner. It's definitely not for a beginner person. But once you're moving, I think it is. You have to take notes on that book. I think I have to understand what I'm getting. But it is a damn good book. I'm getting back into it now, and hopefully I'll finish this time.
Not hopefully. Say it right here, Jarod. What
I will finish it. Right now, that book, being because of last week, and with me and the family getting baptized, that book has come second. I'm doing something that I've never done, and I am starting the Bible from front to back. So that is my main, because honestly, everything that we get, all these motivations, all these
Think and Grow Rich
manifestations, and all of this stuff, it all pulls from the Bible. So to me, I'm gonna start that one and add in as I go. So
I would say I would do the same thing. I am Jewish, everybody. I would do the same thing with the Torah. I'm better at Spanish than I am at Hebrew. So I would be sitting there with that big ass scroll all opened and shit, and I had no idea what the fuck they're saying in there. So
you know,
maybe I gotta read the Bible because it does come from the Torah, but shit.
Sounds like you have another challenge.
I gotta learn Hebrew.
See, senor. I tell you what, we know somebody that, if I'm not mistaken, I know he knows Arabic. I'm pretty sure he knows Hebrew.
Who? Is it our Lebanese friend?
From Panama.
Oh, wow, Marcel.
I know he knows Arabic, and he's supposed to teach me. We got to get together for that, but we need to see if he knows. I tell you what, if he knows Hebrew, I will learn that at the same time you will.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
Because I want to learn. I want to be able to talk to. If I need to teach somebody in my future, because that's what I want to do, is teach people. If I need to teach somebody and they are Spanish or Hebrew or Arabic, I don't want that to be a hindrance. So
And one
screw
of the
it.
beauties for me about religion, I guess I don't know if I could, I guess it is a beauty, is we all have different stories, and it's kind of like when you read the Torah, the Quran, Torah, the Quran, the Bible, and any Hindu type of readings that are out there, a lot of them are very similar moral codes and moral values. And then obviously there's many different twists that are involved in these stories, but like they all are really just meant to be a moral compass for most people. And that's one thing I do like about religion. And I mean, for me, it's like you got to be spiritual in some way. Like God did put us on this earth for a reason. So like if you guys aren't feeding your spirituality, then like one of your buckets is full and or is empty, and you're probably not going to feel at your 100% level than if you are feeding it. And one thing, like me growing up Jewish in the United States, obviously there's more Catholics that I know than there are Jewish people. Like even I grew up in a very diverse town of West Orange, New Jersey, but there were a lot of people in my town. The majority of people in my town were not Jewish, and West Orange has a very big Jewish population. So like I feel like I always kind of like pushed back against my Jewish side because I'm like, it's just different than everyone else. And now that I've gotten older and more spiritual and like really learned some of like the customs and reasons why we do practice the religion, it's brought me closer to God. And like for me, I'm at a point in my life where I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. So like I don't go to temple. It's actually the Jewish holiday today. It's Yom Kippur. I will not be going to temple today. Sorry for all my heavy Jews out there. My bad. But your boy got to work. But you got to feed those spirituality sides because it's like they're your roots, they're why you're here. And it's like once you get your purpose and you can find it, and like you understand like I'm here for a greater thing than just like me being rich, and it's not just about money or all this stupid shit that we think we're here for, and like there's actually a greater purpose as to why we are here. It makes you just live, it makes life a lot easier. That's really what it is. It's like it makes it like, okay, now I know what I'm doing this shit for. So make sure you guys are getting like, whether it's but no matter what religion it is, just make sure you're getting in touch with your spiritual side. Lawrence asks, do I work on Saturdays? All of his Jew friends have their phones turned off on a Saturday. So I am not religious like that. So yes, I work every day that I physically can work. Usually I'll take off Sundays. That's my only day of actually taking off. And sometimes some days on Sundays I still end up working. But yeah, I don't take off Saturdays. One of my close friends is actually grew up Orthodox Jewish. He always gets on my ass because I do work Saturdays. But for me, it's like I'm in my season right now. I'm my only employee in my own company, so I have to work every day I can. Once that's over, I'm sure Saturdays maybe I'll take off because it is a good spiritual thing to just have your phone away from you for a full 24 hours. That's one of the cool things about the Jewish religion is from sundown to from sundown Friday to sundown Saturday. It's Jesus Christ, I almost just said it's Hanukkah, bro. It's a Shabbos. So if you're a very religious Jewish person, like if you're an Orthodox or Hasidic, usually you literally keep your phone turned off for those full 24 hours and you don't use any electricity. And I always used to be like, why do they do that shit? Like it's kind of weird. Like we're in the 21st century, like you need your phone. But then when I talked to some people who are very religious, they told me like, dude, it's like spiritual. Like it's like actually like a liberating feeling being able to walk away from your phone for 24 hours and just all you get to do. It's like you're going back in time. Like you literally just get to like play with your kids if you got kids, or just like spend time with the family, or go for a long walk, or do anything that you don't normally do when you have your phone on. And I thought that shit was pretty dope. So I'm not doing it right now. Your boy got to work.
I do it on Sundays. I do it Sundays.
That's one thing I'm definitely going to implement into my life eventually, is like just Friday to Saturday on the Jewish side, represent that shit, because at the end of the day, like we all need to unplug no matter how hard you're fucking going. You just need to. It is mandatory.
Me and Juan have a good buyer over in Tennessee, and he just bought my Chattanooga property, and that was something we had to learn is from Friday to Saturday, we ain't getting a hold of him. It holds off until Monday. It just is what it is.
Make sure
But-
you guys aren't working with Jewish buyers during these holidays right now. I had a couple times the last 3 years we had deals with my very religious Jewish buyers, and those deals did not get touched for about a month because right now is the holy month, and literally for the next month you have holiday after holiday after holiday, and like they literally will not conduct business until this holiday's over. It's just like you'll maybe have like a day a week to talk it, and after that they're gone.
Yeah.
So make sure if you guys got any deals locked up with your
it better be smoking so they don't have to talk to you.
yeah, like it better already be figured out or get it figured out before, like after Yom Kippur is done, before Rosh Hashanah starts, because if you don't, you're going to lose some money. I've literally lived it and it's not fun.
Well,
Yo, but oh, my boy Orabel is in here. What's good, Orabel? How you doing, my brother? Orabel's out of New York, bro. This kid's a fucking killer. He's been in the game since before I got in the game, and he's done a lot of flips now. He has a pretty good wholesaling operation, I know. And me and him, yo, hit me up, Orabel. We gotta fucking catch up soon, brother. And John Castillo said, do it when you're rich. Brother, that is exactly what the fuck I'm doing. I will do it when I'm rich. Until then, sorry, like I gotta stay locked in until we're fucking there, because we are on our way. We are almost there, but we ain't stopping until we are at this point. That's why we're reading Relentless. I am fucking relentless. I'm not letting anything get in the way until I'm at my fucking numbers. And when we're there, then I'll have people in place so I can take time off.
oh Lord. Oh.
Randy asked if we're mainly working Texas. Right now, currently, yes. The majority of the stuff I'm doing right now is in Texas. I have a deal that it's not for this challenge. It's an off-market deal. That one's in West Virginia. That one actually finally got signed again today. We had to redo contracts. And some in Jersey, like I have a sub 2. That's an on-market one, sub 2 in Jersey that we're getting locked up. That one's going to be a 10K spread. Or it might even be more if we do this loan mod, honestly. But as it sits with my original buyer, it's going to be a 10K spread. And the majority of the shit is in Texas. I love Texas.
I'm doing a lot in Texas and a lot in Tennessee. So
Orabel asks if we're doing everything all MLS. Yes, sir. The goal of this challenge is to get 250K in 90 days with zero marketing dollars, meaning no PPC, no cold call leads, no lists, no nothing, just straight MLS realtor outreach. If you guys got realtors that got deals, hit us up. We got fucking buyers. We'll get these things sold, and we know how to underwrite them, obviously. So fuck it. If you guys got deals that come from this channel, hit us up. It'll count towards the metrics for this challenge, and we're just out here to fucking get this work. And if anybody has questions on the on market channel, how it works, dealing with agents, working with agents, explaining how we are as wholesalers doing this business, hit me up. Joey Bibbo on Instagram. Jared, what's your Instagram again?
Personal is Jarod_Sullivan, and then my business is blue_water_homes.
Let's get it. Orabel, I'm gonna hit you up about that deal in West Side Slope. We got people ready to rock out there. Let's get it. Yo, everybody have a good rest of your Monday. Exceed your fucking goals today. Make sure you guys are all grinding. And
Set your goals,
fucking
be consistent.
yeah, hit your goals, be consistent, and we're really gonna get this fucking money. And quick update on the 250K. Right now we have a couple contracts had to get canceled. I have a deal out in Poteet, Texas that's getting assigned hopefully today. It's either gonna be today or tomorrow. That one should at least be a probably a 15. No. That one's gonna be a 30 grand spread. It's probably gonna be 15K to me. And then the other one we have is we had a couple cancellations that my boy Jared right here is picking back up just because we didn't have enough time to market them. We had 14 days. We had a couple bottlenecks that we had to figure out on our disposition end that we got solved. Because just full transparency, like we started this challenge with no CRM, just like bare bones fucking into this shit, and we've just been churning as we've been going along with it. I have a big deal getting locked up right now in New York that I already have buyers for because my old business partner had the deal. He had to cancel it. I locked it back up at a better number. And that one's going to be probably, I'm not saying the number yet, but just understand that one's going to be a big fucking bag. And yeah, we got a bunch of other shit in the works that's under contract that we're working on assigning, and I have like 3 or 4 other contracts coming in. But let's get this fucking money, y'all. Orabel, I'll hit you up in a little bit. And everybody have a great rest of your Monday. Thank you all for coming out today. Jarod, thanks for coming on again. Jarod Sullivan, really quick. I know we keep wrapping this shit up, but Jarod will be coming back a lot more frequently. If you guys like Jarod, show some fucking love in the chat. And we'll be doing this shit every day until this challenge is over. And then once this challenge is over, we're going to have a little surprise for you guys with what's coming next. But I kind of like this streaming shit, so we're probably going to be getting on here a lot more often for you people. Everybody have a great rest of their Monday. Let's get it.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. I did. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.